A disciple asked, "If trance be my natural state, why is it said that trance is necessary to be got before realization?" Maharshi said, "That means that one should be aware of his eternal state of trance. Inattentiveness to it is ignorance. Pramado vai mrityu. Inattention is death itself." Disciple: "How can I be attentive without getting trance beforehand?" Maharshi: "Very well. If you are so anxious for trance, any narcotic will bring it about. Drug habit will be the result and not liberation. There are vasanas in the latent state even in trance. The vasanas must be destroyed." This conversation highlights Ramana Maharshi's teachings on the distinction between temporary states of altered consciousness such as trance and true realization or liberation, which is moksha. Maharshi clarifies that the trance referred to in spiritual discourse is not an artificially induced or temporary state, but the natural state of pure awareness, which remains constant. However, due to ignorance, which is avidya, this state is not recognized or maintained in daily life. Inattentiveness to this natural state is equated with spiritual death. The disciple's question about attaining trance as a prerequisite for realization reflects a misunderstanding. Maharshi's response critiques the reliance on methods like drugs or external aids to achieve trance. He warns that such practices lead to dependency, for example, drug addiction, and do not result in true liberation. Liberation is about self-knowledge, not about momentarily altering the mind's state. Maharshi emphasizes the need to destroy vasanas or mental tendencies or latent impressions, even if one experiences trance. These latent tendencies bind the individual to the cycle of birth and rebirth. Trance by itself is insufficient if it leaves these deeper impressions untouched. True liberation requires the dissolution of vasanas. Ramana Maharshi points out that realization is not about achieving a specific mental state, but about recognizing and abiding in one's natural state of pure being. Any effort to artificially induce altered states can become a distraction or even an obstacle to liberation. The focus should instead be on steady self-inquiry and the removal of ignorance and latent impressions.